So for about a month, I've been looking at the Cyberpunk 2077 Twitter, and every single day or every single couple of days, they've been coming out with these weird kind of 1 to 2 second or 3 second long videos, these snippets that they post on Twitter. And at first, I didn't know what they were. I was like, what exactly is a MOX? What are the 6th Street? And then as time went on, it became clearer. It's like, oh, these are the gangs. These are the factions. These are the corporations that you'll be interacting with and encountering in Night City. And it's interesting, and how I know that for a fact, by the way, just in case if you're asking me, well, 24, do you know that for a fact? Do you know that? So where are you getting this information from, 24? How do you know that you can interact with some of these groups and its gangs and stuff like that? Well, if you look closely at some of the gangs and the corporations that they've tweeted about, they've actually already shown off interactions with them in their demos and in their trailers. Like, for example, Militech. I think they released this like 5 to 6 second trailer for Militech today. And Militech, that's the group that you interact with during the first gameplay trailer all the way back in 2018. And then it goes on kind of before that with the Animals, the gang that you're fighting up against. Like, you've played against and interacted with both of these gangs before. With Militech, it's more like a partnership. It's more like, okay, you're using them, they're using you. But with the Animals, you're straight up just going in and killing them. With all of these other gangs and corporations, because Militech is a corporation, obviously the Animals are a gang, all of these different corporations, they have different themes and different styles to them. CD Projekt Red, they also posted on their shop where you can buy a bunch of merchandise and stuff like that. Some posters, I'll show you them right now, some posters of some of the gangs that you can go up against and fight and probably interact with, if I'm honest with you, like the Valentinos, where apparently they're all about drag racing and they're all about being of like Latino culture, and they got, the muscle cars and the superchargers and the tattoos, and they look really, really cool. And then you have one of my favorite styles, one of my favorite aesthetics from some of these gangs. You have the Tiger Claws with their neon kind of retro style, cyberpunk themed style that they have. It's a Japanese gang, and they have like smoking dragons, and they ride bikes, and they have katanas. And one of the interesting descriptions that CD Projekt Red had for this gang specifically was that they have like neon tattoos, or they have like luminescent, like they have tattoos that glow. And that's cool because you can probably put the same tattoos on your character as well. And just looking at some of the different art styles of some of these different gangs, and then they had one of the gangs that you saw, that you played up against in the original demo. It's the group of enemies that pretty much replace their entire bodies with cyberware, and you have that game as you have that gang as well. But when you look at some of the gangs and some of the corporations that CD Projekt Red has hinted at and is kind of revealed, not obviously a lot of information about them, but just little teasers, just snippets of just little information that you can get probably for maybe a big reveal coming in the next couple of weeks because of the Summer Game Show Fest, or the Summer Games Fest. I'll talk about what that is tomorrow, but they'll probably have something coming in the next couple of weeks down the pipeline. By the way, if you're wondering, yes, they are going to be a part of the Summer Game Fest, which I'll talk about tomorrow. But they've showed off in the last month, or not even showed off, but revealed a lot of information about some of the corporations, some of the gangs, some of the things that you can do within Night City just because of some of the organizations and gangs that you'll be interacting with and playing, maybe not only against, but with, kind of like how you were playing with the Militech agent. It's very, very interesting kind of what they've decided to very strategically shown off in the last month, and they may reveal more. There may be more stuff coming down the pipeline. I don't really know. I just think that it's very, very interesting that they've constantly just been releasing just these small little tidbits of information over the last couple of months that they may not reveal a lot about the game and what you'll potentially be able to do within the game, but they also do reveal a lot about who is going to be in this game, who you're going to be interacting with, quite potentially some enemies and some partners and allegiances that you can make within the game. I think it's kind of interesting. I hope they reveal more. This has been 24. Remember to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe for more. Until my next video, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.